Alright, so playing against Harain. Let's see what we can do here. Two Chalice. Okay, I'll allow it. I think I have enough of a plan without Chalice to not commit a force to it. So, let's see what comes after this, though. Cavern. Two, three, Flesh Raker. I think I have to force this. I'll pitch one of the Jaces. I think I may have gone wrong allowing him to have this Chalice. Because now I'm forever on the hook to counter everything he puts out. Well, that's something. Island. Plains. Here's this Cryptic Coat. Maybe I can deploy Jace next turn if I'm lucky. Darn, there's the Tundra that I wanted. Oh, is this just Eldrazi? If this is just Eldrazi, this is likely just a losing matchup for us. So, okay, sure. LED, okay. Not entirely sure what that does. 3, 4. Going all in on this, so maybe I can snipe him here. Oh, so this is, oh god, I forget what the name of this deck is. Bomberman, that's it. Misclicked. What's the misclick? So what was the misclick? I don't know what it was. Did he mean to... Okay. That's kind of unfortunate for him. I'm not sure what the misclick was. I'd have to go back and watch that again. Alright, on to the next one. Yes, I would like to play first. It seems fine. I don't love that. We'll see where this goes, but I don't love that I don't have access. My access is blue or white. Maybe this is a deck where I'm just gonna get it and it doesn't matter, because this mountain really is shitty with this Stoneforge and this counterbalance needing really two different colors. Tundra, Ponder. This really could be anything. I don't want to have to get a Tundra just because of Wasteland and how land-alike this hand already is. Fetch land? Or blue or white source? Okay. I'm not going to deploy Stoneforge. I'm probably just going to dress down on his turn and try and cycle this into a real land. I'll have 2 cracks at it. Yeah. I don't know what this is yet. This could be Bant. Just need 2 draw. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least I can get counterbalance. Yeah, okay. Well, jeez. Some guys have all the luck, man. This mana base is simply not coming together. Okay, what are you pitching? This will tell me something. Dress down. Oh, so he's like, oh, so he's a... Are you another Stifle Knot deck? Are you a Stifle Knot deck? Yeah, sure are. Okay. Sure. Normally I wouldn't be sweating, but okay. Well, I have the answers. White source? Got a lot of them. That ain't it. Yeah, okay. Well, the mana just didn't come together that time. Maybe I lost off that flooded strand, but okay. So let's see. We're going to be fighting a lot of his shit. So meltdowns are probably good. Pyroblasts are good. Okay, I can work with this. Now what do I take out? Dress down's obviously pretty awful. This matchup is going to be about bigger bodies than Batterskull. You know, I'm just going to cut some forces and try and... I'll keep one. I want to try and overwhelm him on a removal spell basis. I don't necessarily want to be 2-for-1ing myself every time. You know what? Maybe I do want like 2 forces. I'll go down to Stoneforge. He has enough white mana that I'm probably not just going to be able to like Stoneforge and write it out. Not that that's ever really your plan A. But yeah, okay. I would like to play first. I can try this. I don't love how clunky these hands have been. So I'm probably going to play... play Island. Then next turn I think it's going to be Vista. I want to respect a Dress Down, since that's probably their best way to... Okay. So I think next turn it's going to be Counterbalance. And then we'll see where we go from there. See how he reacts. Because, yeah, it's going to be at least a turn before I face off against a active Dress Down. Okay, well, our Counterbalance is in there. It's always nice. He's just going to try and remove this now. Yes, I would. Ponder. I'm not going to fight over this. I don't really have many ways to manipulate, so if he just wants to do that, that's fine. Alright, let's cast this Ponder that he knows about. Okay, this back to basics is pretty bad. That consign's good. I don't want anything else, so I'm cracking this. Try and step almost regardless. This consign is fantastic. It stops one of their spells anyway. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be countering these stock-ups yet. I generally haven't seen Boba or anyone advising it. It's just kind of an expensive cantrip they get to do. So I think we just allow that. I am going to go get my mountain. there. I'm pretty rolled up this game. I'm not in imminent danger of dying to anything. Sure, you have a brainstorm. Stock up is kind of a cool way they try to fix one of the shortcomings of this deck, which is it can kind of peter out. But well, this deck, it's hard for them because they don't have like a stone forge to get value out of. Okay, I'm just gonna consign with replicate this. So now I have snap, consign with replicate with a pyroblast backup, which is going to be pretty good. It's another snapcaster mage. Consign. Okay. Blue, blue. Okay, bang, there you go. Okay, he missed his land drop, so his hand is... I don't know what's in his hand, but it must be pretty good. So I think this turn it's a Jace with Pyroblast backup. I'm not under pressure. Here's this Jace. Brainstorm, sure. I'll be pretty surprised if I get to keep this, or if he's not going to fight over it. I mean, I'm obviously going to Pyroblast to try and get a Jace down. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we Brainstorm. The only thing we're missing is white removal. There you go. I maybe want this Force of Will one day. I think I put it back like this. Okay, so what's in his hand? I'm reading a bunch of removal. If he had counter magic, he would have used it on the Jace. So that doesn't really make sense to me. Or he just has a bunch of he just has a bunch of big dinguses that can't be deployed. That's also a distinct possibility. Yeah, Cauldra, try and pressure him. Okay, Hull Breacher. I think I just Red Blast this. Okay. Cool. Alright. Edge Tide. So he's got Hull Breachers too. That's good to remember. Is there anything I want to change? I think I'm still okay with this as it stands. I'll go down one back to basics and put in one more Force of Will. The card's probably fine, but he's fetching basics to respect it, and it just doesn't feel like a card that's going to be super high impact immediately. Is there anything else here I would fix? No, probably not. I think I'm still okay with this. Yeah. Stony, Batterskull. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm still good with this. Wonder what he's sideboarding over there. He just saw Stoneforge Mystic, so maybe he's like trying to work removal in. So that is one positive aspect of Stoneforge. Normally when you're sideboarding against a control deck, it's the first thing you cut is like the plows, the prismatic endings, the removal kinds of things, right? But Stoneblade makes you keep those in, and not only does it make you keep those in, they're still 2-for-1s. You know, even if you plow the stone. Oh shit, it's waiting for me. Like, even if you plow the Stoneforge, like it doesn't solve the problem. Whoopsie, I thought I hit submit. I must have not clicked on it. Yeah, it's not bad enough to throw back. It's fine. This hand's fine. Kind of want a white source or a blue source. This Prismatic Fist is going to do a lot of lifting just because I don't know what... it's not clear what the Volk... It's not clear where my white or blue source is going to come from. Okay. That's something. I'm just going to play this Vista out. So next turn, I'm on the lookout for a dress down from him at the end step. Or okay, so this feels like he might be lining up a dress down, which is good. I'm prepared for a dress down. I'm much less prepared for a, no, I still think I played it. I'm much less prepared for the, Torpor Orb. Clearly I'm not set up for that. So, show me this dress down. You know, I think I am just going to hit this. I'm going to use the one of in my deck Pyroblast, not Red Elemental Blast, in case he brought in Surgical. I will also say that Boba uses 2 Pyroblast and 1 Red Blast. I have it mirrored for no particular reason other than I just like having access. I like having my Beta Red Blasts around, so whatever. Okay, so he's going to Fluster. This is fine. By making him spend his mana doing this, this means that I can do other things later. just a spell he doesn't have for next time. And he will not be able to shuffle, so that was a decent exchange. I don't mind that. Okay. What's it going to be, Chief? Yeah, that's fine. I wonder why he protected that so hard. So next turn, it's pretty clearly going to be a Teferi, just to probe out what he's got. He's not presenting any threats, so anything he does do will be at sorcery speed. Here's his Teferi. That's a-okay with me. So what are we gonna do on his turn? Okay, so what is he gonna have happen here? He's gonna dress down. Okay. Yeah, so this is fine. One is gonna be Dreadnought. Hopefully just the one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'd rather not take the 12 here, and next turn I can Jace the Pyroblast back up. So for now, I am just gonna plow this thing. Okay, there's a Ponder. So what are we doing here? Three cards. Okay, so this is where I'm a little bit twitchy about a Hull Breacher, but I have the tools here. Not the end of the world. So let's go get Island here. Here's Jace. I'm going to Brainstorm. Okay, nothing will happen. At this point, I feel very far ahead. I'll put Snap Ponder like that. I already played land for turn. Shoot. Okay. I'm not gonna fuck with this. I'm just gonna bypass that. Dress Down is one of their better setups just because they can do it at instant speed and at cantrip, so it's not like Torpor Orb where like they're actively having to spend resources and they just don't get refunded on them if something happens, as was the case there. So he's just gonna, okay, so we're in desperation mode. He's evoking. Is he like gonna stifle this shit or something? Okay. So he's stifling it, kind of. What did he pitch with the evoke? Okay. Oh, no, he doesn't. Right, okay. I have to remember how fucking evoke works. Okay. So we just plow this. That's a pretty easy answer. Brainstorm again. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the... There's a plow. Make him do it again. Tomb, sure. This game stopped being about mana a while ago. Is he just like hardcasting one straight up? Sure is. Cool. Okay. So I just plow this at end step. I didn't want anything off the top of my deck anyway. We'll grind through them. So let's see what we can see. See what I can do about this one. The answer is not much. Okay, so we're gonna have to put these two back. So he's gonna get to keep that. So what's gonna have to happen is we're gonna have to ponder. So our best bet is probably finding a Snapcaster Mage, since I don't think we've spent any of those. So the best way to do that is first to ponder. Nothing there. All right. Take the shot. Okay, well there it is. Red, blue, Snapcaster Mage. We are just gonna plow this fucker. Alright, thank you. There's that answered. And I will brainstorm. Alright, I'll put these two back. Blue, white. Here's Stoneforge Mystic. Yes, Cauldra. Okay, there you go. We're getting somewhere. Torpor Orb, okay. Just stalking up again. Alright. So, crucially, he's not on 3 anymore. 3 lands, which means I can, in fact, do important things, since I'm not, like, glancing over my shoulder for a Hull Breacher. I was thinking about whether or not how I should deal with Jace this turn, but if he isn't representing a Hull Breacher, then the answer is just this. Okay. Consign's fantastic. I'm going to put Brainstorm under coat. Go blue, blue, red. Here's a Narset. Sure, you can do that. That's fine. So now with this, his best card, which is that evocable creature, doesn't really even do anything. I'll just take it to fairy. So I'm just gonna leave it open so that this can sign. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so that consign. Yeah, so that was just a Jace taking the game away. I would like to play first. This is perfectly fine. Island, Spell Pierce, all this stuff too. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. No way you can throw this one back. UC. So this is either Tempo or Reanimator of some flavor. We'll figure out which once this Entomb goes off. Yep, there's the Entomb. We'll Spell Pierce that. Don't think we have much of a choice but to fight over this. So if you're ever in doubt about whether you fight over the Entomb or the Reanimate, just don't let them put anything in the yard in the first place. They don't have that many ways to put things in the yard, but they do have. Well, okay. If they have that hand, then that's not going to matter. Okay, cool. So this might be GG here, depending on what their last card is. Of course it is. They just okay. Well, if they have the perfect hand, there's nothing you can really do. But we're just gonna plow this and just see what they find. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. Brainstorm, Delta, Swamp, Archon, Ponder, and Tomb, Reanimate. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Okay, well, you can't win them all, as they say. Well, that Archon's kind of weird. It goes into his hand, but you can just brainstorm it back. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so he just kind of had the nut draw hand. Unfortunate, but there's not much you can do there. We had 2 layers of protection. It turned out we needed 3. That's life, as they say. So it's not completely hopeless. So what have we done here? Pondered. So what have we seen? Oh god, I lost track. Let's see. Doesn't tell you, does he? Chooses Ponder. Okay, so he chose Ponder. Underground Sea. Entomb. Well, we saw the Ponder. So what do we have? We have Underground Sea. We saw the Underground Sea. So we're really just left with he has Entomb in his hand. Okay. Okay, there's the Entomb. Just gonna plow that. Okay, so this might be a little more even than it appears. I'm going to be down 2 lands, but he spent a lot of time just entombing things, and it so far hasn't really mattered that much. I will keep this fetch land up in case I brainstorm. Okay, well that's a pretty good card. 1, blue, blue, white. Here's this Teferi. Oh, okay. Okay, well, sometimes they have everything. he gonna have the follow-up too? Yeah, it's a pretty good card. I wonder if he has more Tomb Reanimate targets. If he doesn't, then I just need to draw a Stoneforge or some way to, Okay, Tamiyo's not terrible. It's not great, don't get me wrong, but in terms of, like, you know, things that... It's not gonna kill me now. How's that? You can draw a bunch of cards, but I think most of these blue-black decks only have 2 Reanimate targets. At least to my mind. I might have to check that. So he might just be down to... I'll just pass. So let's see. What do they have? They're... Yeah, so Regents and Bowmasters. Okay, so it's beatable. So the rest of his deck is likely pretty beatable. That Daze sucked, but hey, what are you gonna do? Sure. Okay. So he's just gonna go for the Rapido. So I have a lot of outs to this. That is one of them. It's not really. I just slow him down somewhat. Entomb. Abhorrent Oculus. Okay, cool. Brainstorm. Cool. So he's probably gonna, like, reanimate it, and then... Well, if he reanimates it, if he uses Tamiyo to get reanimate, then that'll actually be pretty groovy for me, since I can kill the Tamiyo. Yeah, okay, so that's what he's doing. I'll be able to kill the Tamiyo and the Oculus. So he's like trying to find a force or something. I just want to nuke this before it makes any manifest things. Okay, so now it's clobbering time. Okay. Cool. Just pretend I have a card, even though I really don't. Damn it! I wish I could find cantrips like he did. Like he does. Come on, Thoughtseize me. You know you want to. Bowmaster. Fuck is even there? Oh, okay. Wow. So that's what we're doing, huh? I'm not even gonna fuck. Oh, god damn it. I clicked on the wrong thing. Ah. Whoopsie. Well, shit. That might have cost me the game. I meant to click on the Tamiyo. Clicked on the animate dead. Sometimes it do be like that, though. Okay, I'm still pretty live here. Despite my fucking attempts to throw this away. They're very sincere attempts, mind you. Very, very sincere. Black. He's just gonna draw. Okay. Okay, he's trying to thin out too. Ah, joke's on you. And it's terrible. Yep. It's going up quite a few cards. And I would not be in this position if I'd cast Prismatic Ending properly. Okay, so here's the attack. Alright, let's just play this Batterskull out. We're gonna make him have it. Blue days. Yeah, okay. No. It's pretty unfortunate too. So he knows my hand exactly, so there should be no surprises here. Yep. Okay. Come on, give me something. Alright, that's not nothing. Back to basics. Okay. We always knew that was possible, so that's okay. Thoughtseize again. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you hit mine. All right. Yeah, this all would have gone away if I hit that reanimate dead like I was supposed to. But I'm a dum-dum. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say he's got this one. He's got enough of a board state that it's unlikely that I play him after this. Yeah. Okay. All right, so he's the blue-black variant. I don't love Consign. I think it's pretty much just these four. Batterskull's pretty bad here. I'll go down to Stoneforge. Maybe some Red Blasts too. I don't love this dress down. I can probably cut like 2 endings here. And then I might be overdoing it on the Red Blasts. Ba, 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 ba. I think I also go down 1. There's 1 more cut I need to make here. You know, if I'm going this hard in on the combo, I'm gonna give myself a little leeway on the forces. Yeah, that prismatic ending was unfortunate. It's a stupid mistake. I would like to play first, thank you. Alright, this seems fine. A couple things had to go his way. He had to have the dazes, and then I need to play like a fucking troglodyte when I cast off that thing. Okay. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to brainstorm because I don't want to have to play around a Fairy Macabre too much. Okay, this is a lot of Snapcasters. I'm gonna put you and you back. I would like to draw that Jace. It's either Surveil Land or a... Yeah, okay, just Surveil Land, that's fine. Reanimate in their graveyard, okay, cool. Okay, neat. I'm gonna crack fetch for planes first. I'm gonna cast off this other brainstorm. Okay, I like where this is going. I don't have enough removal for my taste, but that's okay. I'm gonna put snap. I want that fourth land. Maybe I just put the 2 snaps back. No. I'm thinking about Stoneforge Mystic, but maybe I shouldn't. I'll just put. I'll put Snap under Stoneforge, Island, Pass. Sure. Okay. Okay. So I think next turn is just to Stoneforge into a Cauldron to try and pressure him to do something. And then I have all these very macabres on deck. Here's this Stoneforge. He can't combo through all this. I would have a very hard time believing he can do that. Do I force this? I think I'm gonna force this. Because I have his combo out covered. And if he's doing that, then that tells me he is not set up yet. And because I have 2 fairies, like, he can't even, like... His Reanimator out isn't going to work, and I'm pretty sure that this Cauldron line is probably just better. Alright, so we're going to hit Oculus and Reanimate, I guess. Thanks, but no thanks. We still have another fairy in the barrel. Blue, white. I'm not... If he had tapped out more, I probably would have gone for Jace, but I'm still looking at a potential Bowmaster. And a Jace +2 seems less impactful than putting him on a 2-turn clock right now. So right now, his options are vanishing pretty quickly. Sure, you can Bowmaster. Also why I did not do that. So, like, this Bowmaster, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's a card. I'll give you that, but it's not going to save you from this Cauldron Stoneforge engine. Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, next turn with the Surgical. I like my deck as it is, I think. Yeah, I think I keep this going. Just keep the good vibes going. Yeah, sure. This is fine. Like this setup. Again, I'm protected. I have force. I like all these cards, actually. Let's do Brainstorm on the bottom. Let's do it like this. Okay, he's just surveilling. That's fine. So I think I Stoneforge. If he dazes, that's fine because my follow-up is a Narset, and I have this Fairy Macabre covering the way that he would, let's say, instantaneously win. Well, that's fine. And next turn, my draw is a Brainstorm, so I'm okay with this trade-off here. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is one of those instances where it's like, yeah, I didn't have to play into Daze, but I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it right now. Reanimate. So here's a question. Do I care? You know, I don't even think I care. He can have this Tomio because he's not going to be able to flip it pretty soon. And then if he just wants to spend 2 drawing a card every turn, that's the best he can do. That's fine with me, actually. Plus I have Plow. I can get rid of this thing at my leisure. And I can save my Fairy for an actual, like, oh shit, like that needs to, you know, that needs to not happen. I'm going to take this back to basics. That seems like a pretty good way to win this game. Because now he can't even, like, this Tamio is totally screwed now. Like, he can't crack clues. He can't... Alright. Thoughtseize. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I still have another one in here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that can't be a good feeling for him. Okay. I'm not interested in this. I want to keep this Narset being a thorn in his side. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's see what you can give me here. I think I take this Brainstorm. I want to see a few more cards. So a lot of my hand isn't very good right now. So I will put back Tundra under Ponder. I will do this. I will whack down your Tamio. I will pass the turn. Sure. Okay. Is this a Nether Goyf? Horned Oculus. Okay. Well, I have a lot of looks next turn. I have a lot of looks, so let's see what we can see. me order that. Storm. Okay, so I can. This is still not great. I can try to Jace on summon next turn. Let's see where that gets me. Probably not terribly far. Jace on summon. Yeah, that's not even that good. Oh boy. Okay. Sure. Yeah, the Oculus. Sure. Yeah, then next turn he can Edict. Okay. I think I'm probably cooked here. So I haven't seen... Alright, so... well, it's just a Jace then. Let's see what we can see. Bang. Nope. Okay, he's got it. Darn. Okay. Well, that's how that one goes. I should have won that one. I just misclicked. That one might have cost. That one's going to cost me. Yeah, this is fine. I would keep this, yes. Conwick. Oh, hey, he's on just kite control. This is one of Boba's buddies. Apparently he's playing the control version of the... He's playing the control version. So, okay. I was like, uh-oh, did he just miss his land drop? All right. Okay, I'll get this going here. I would like another blue source, so I don't have not blue source. I would like another blue card, so I don't have to pitch this freaking one of my freaking walkers to this. So I might hold off on just lumping out a Teferi or an Narset for that reason. Give me a blue card. Blue card. No, well, yeah, okay. So let's... I mean, this is all about resolving Jace, so let's not kid ourselves. I'm gonna resolve this. I'm gonna not resolve. I'm gonna play this to Fairy. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's no way I get to keep this, right? If I do, you're in deep shit. Oh boy. Okay. Blue card. Okay. So maybe he just goes for a natty Jace. So he's gonna... okay, so what is this? This is probably a prismatic ending. Blue, white, red. Yeah, but now he's just so far behind the 8 ball because the next thing coming down the pike is a Narset. Oh, okay. So he wants to get his land set first. Oh boy. Yeah, he's fucked now. Okay. Well, that's how that goes sometimes. Last time we played, I totally got hosed. Guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Here's this Jace that you can't do anything about. So what's good? Red Blast is good. I think people might bring in Lavinia just because they think, oh, it stops Force of Will, but that card's actually bad. Maybe a Blue Blast to defend. So what's bad here? This dress down's probably pretty bad. I think he's on a... it was explained to me that he's on a pure control build with stock ups. So I'm... well, it's still a blue card, so whatever. No, he still plays Snapcasters, so that's fine. I think I just roll with this. Fail to function. Yeah, this one we keep. I got plenty of ways and plenty of draws to find a land, so I'm not that worried about it. And again, oh shit, I left my back to basics in. I mean, it's still a blue card, so I mean, what are you gonna do? It's probably they're probably still better than the Plaza for no other reason than that. Yeah, okay. I like this. That can probably just be a Volk, so I'm gonna put the mountain away. I'll do the Teferi in this. If he still keeps it back to basics, then I think that's not a great idea on his part, but Lavinia, okay. So this would worry me a lot more if I had Force of Will, but I have Red Blast, so that's fine, more or less. So I'm gonna crack this because I don't want to draw that mountain. We got a pretty good control game on our hands. Okay. So I would like to start pressuring him now. So I am just going to do this Stoneforge Mystic. And dress down. I'm okay with this. It certainly isn't worth red blasting or anything. So that's fine. I mean, he still hasn't killed it, so he's kind of going to have one eye looking over his shoulder. Because I'm what? I'm one brain. I have all three equipment, so at any time this thing could spit something out. So I don't know how comfortable I would be if I were him. Yeah, so he still had to spend removal to do it. It's fine. So if I get a land, it'll be Teferi, and then with Red Blast backup. Instead, it's just going to be a Brainstorm, and I'm going to go on my quest for the second mountain, I guess. All these cards are good, honestly. I'm going to have to redraw a lot of these, so it's whatever. So I think I probably have to Red Blast this Lavinia for no other reason than, yeah, I'm going to need to Red Blast this Lavinia. I'll do it at end step. You can have a Brainstorm. Or do I snap brains? No, I can't, because I don't have two blue sources available to me. Okay, that's fine. Ashiok Dreamrender. Wow, that's certainly a card. Counter target spell if it's blue. There you go. Hold this for me. Counter target spell if it's blue. Okay, so he's got one card to my 4. Feeling pretty decent now. Is it a Red Blast? Is this Teferi? Yeah, okay, it is a Red Blast. That's fine. Sniffed it out. So now it's Jace and then Brainstorm into whatever the fuck I want. No way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I am gonna snap Pyro his Jace. Okay, that was a pretty that was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty good draw, bro. Bruh. So he's still pretty far behind, but yeah, finding that Jace was pretty clutch for him. Not gonna lie about that one. Okay. So I am just gonna brainstorm here. I would like to find some lands. I'll put that like that. Blue, white, Snapcaster Mage. Here's this Pyroblast. There's that Jace gone. Okay, so now it's going to be Tundra, white, red, blue, Jace. Okie dokie. Oh no, another one? Oh, he's just going to hardcast Force probably. I don't know what this is otherwise. He didn't have to crack to do that. Alright. Yeah, okay. Cool. So he can't really attack. Yeah, I take that trade all day. Wonder why he attacked there. That's a very strange attack to me. Oh, okay. That makes some sense. Narset. Let's dig. Maybe I can just find a way to kill this thing. Prismatic ending. There's a brainstorm. Ding. Just like that. Okay. There's pretty much no one card in his deck I'm afraid of at this point, I think. He's gonna have to draw it like right the fuck now. Alright. There it is. Okay, well, that was a pretty good set. Darn, I missed a 5-0 by that one mistake, but hey, the play points are rolling in, so I won't complain. Anyway, that was a good match. I made a mistake against that blue-black reanimator build, but yeah, okay, I can live with that. All right, have a good night, everyone.